for the week of April 2024. Hello, my fishies. So today I just got done doing a podcast with Star-Lordess Tarot, and it was a cool one. I like this one. This one was all about debunking the solar eclipse myths that the news media was doing. The news media, I guess, in Canada was doing, because I haven't heard nothing about that. But apparently, like, the news and, like, basically the news, the mass media was acknowledging astrology and the effects of the planets. So that means that we might not be a pseudoscience. Yay! So I'm so excited about that. So astrology might actually be acknowledged for being a real science, because we are about the planets, and now the news medias are making reports. They're telling people to watch the podcast. It was so cool. And I was just like, well, I don't feel like anything, like earthquakes are going to happen. You know, we could experience some, like, you know, go watch the videos. But I feel like, you know, as anything like great and awesome, no, I feel like this is more of a time of introspection and like dealing with our own shit and what we got going on in our own lives, taking care of our stuff, and then moving forward. And that could take 6 months for some of us. So anyways, on the 8th, you need to watch your spending, okay? Because you could be spending a lot more than usual, so be careful with hitting the Dollar Tree. All right, it tends to be difficult to stick to a budget, so this could be business picking up, but then also you're paying your bills and stuff like that, or you could just find yourself constantly paying for things with this energy. Venus is in Aries at this time, so for some of you here, it could be hard for you sticking with a budget because you may have some other person in your life that is constantly spending your money. So as quickly as money comes in, as quickly as it leaves, okay? So, and on top of that, it may be hard for you to tell this person no, okay, when it comes to your money. So that could be going on as well, because they could find every excuse in the book this week to go out and spend your money. So just say that naughty word, that dirty word, that awful word. No. No. Say it with me. Inhale and exhale. No. 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 Okay? So do that this week for them. No. Alrighty. So for some of you, you have lessons with money coming up here. You have lessons with telling people that dirty word, that awful word. No. Oh, no. No. So it's up to you what you want to do. I would be careful about this energy financially, because they could be financially screwing you and using you, and you may not have the guts or the gusto or whatever's going on in your life to say no. So this could be a situation where people are using you and tricking you out of your money and talking you out of your money. So you could have like a lot of lessons with money coming up, so I would be careful. For some of you here, if you're going through a divorce, you know, this could be a tricky time for you. I feel like somebody else could be you could have somebody else's burdens on you at this time with this energy. And also you could be dealing with your own responsibilities at this time. Like financial responsibilities could be coming up. So that's also another reason why it could be difficult for you to save money. You do have fire trines happening, but they are very faint. So if you go on Astro Theme and type in your date of birth, time, and place, you can find it in the link in the description box below. You could see whether or not if you have any trines or if you have any planets in Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo to help you with the fire trines with this energy. Pallas is in retrograde at this time with this energy, and it's in your 10th house. So this is not the easy time for business picking up, even though it is forming a fire trine. But this would be a great time to delve into prayer consciousness. And Vulcan in your 2nd house is in retrograde till the 16th. This could be a slow progression for your finances. And then with Pallas in retrograde and and if you have any other planets in Sagittarius helping you along. So until the 16th, this could be a slow time or a progressive energy towards financial stability or towards business picking up and getting better. That kind of thing could be happening as well with this energy here. For some of you with Palace and retrograde, you know, like I'm trying to do, is easier said than damn done. Stay off the comment bars. Don't argue with the trolls. You know, it's easier said than damn done. I've been doing it, so I'm guilty of it. And it's because Palace is a retrograde in Sagittarius, okay? And then it's going to move back into your 9th house in the month of May. On the 9th, you may need to guard against financial losses. It's time to assess what is important to you and set up a budget or financial priorities. You tend to act instinctually in your daily environment. It is a good time to break habits. You might have trouble with siblings. For some of you here, relationships, big problem at this time. Some of you are working on coming out of a relationship or ending a relationship during this time period. Whatever you've been repressing and holding back, stay on the right side of the damn law, because Venus is quincunxing. No, Venus is opposing. Wait a minute, where am I going? Virgo is opposing the Lilith. No, I gotta think about it. Venus, yeah, I was right. Venus in the 2nd house is opposing the Lilith moon at this time, trying to make it into your 8th house at this time. So you're really fighting with whatever it is that you're suppressing at this time, and it's coming out, and you're speaking your truth, and you do not care. So this is not the easiest time for you. You could be your own worst damn enemy at this time. For some of you here, you could be dealing with untapped rage and exploding out in all damn directions like a damn volcano, okay? Or like that movie It, and you're that clown. Yeah, that sounds about you, okay? But it's also a lot of tension and friction between you and your partner. For some of you here, this is going to be an end of an important relationship, and then Venus conjunct with the North Node. If you have Venus in your 2nd house, let me see. The North Node is around 14 degrees right now. So as Venus moves transits through your natal chart, and also if you have Venus in your personal chart, keep an eye out, because this could be an auspicious time for you when it comes to soulmate energy. So for some of you here, the soulmate is coming in. Yay! So this is definitely dealing with love. Okay, for some of you, so as quickly as one relationship ends, a new one begins. Alrighty, but I would definitely pick and choose your battles, because a lot of like crap, a lot of emotional tar is coming up at this time, a lot of suppressed feelings is coming up at this time, a lot of unresolved issues, all that good stuff is coming up, and you're blowing up on this person. So I would be careful. You are your own worst saboteur this week. Be about bigger picture, be on the right side of the law. Don't allow your emotional self to get you in trouble this week, okay? Because, you know, sometimes, you know, when Pisces, you know, gets mad, y'all kind of act like the monster It, and then it's like, oh, damn, bye, you know? On the 10th, it is a good time to make decisions in regarding finances. You may be interested in selling something you own. This could also be business picking up. This can also be a good time for, again, business picking up. I don't want to say it's not, but you're definitely focusing on you at this time, and you're definitely invested in your career or business. You don't care about other people in your life, like trying to emotionally dump on you or trying to emotionally use you or whatever they're trying to do that involves draining the emotional hell out of you. You are like, I am not having it. Have a level of shut the hell up. Like, you are more about controlling yourself, taking back your power. You may have words of wisdom to share with other people, but at the same time, you are working and learning on how to create better boundaries with other people in your life. Okay, for some of you, this is definitely, yeah, creating boundaries with your relationships. This could also be like not willing to help out others at this time and not willing to get yourself into situations with other people. You're not allowing other people, if like you got a divorce and you kicked your partner out of the house and then they're trying to come back into the house, like it's like, no, you said no, you're not coming back in, you wanted to leave, now you stay the hell out or else I'm calling the cops. So it's like that. You're not trying to get back into certain cycles with other people in your life because you know it's going to be like the next 6 months of bullshit. Okay, you can be super critical of other people, you can be critical of your partner. I feel at this time you tend to go off and do your own thing. You tend to be very individualistic right now, so it could be very hard to compromise with you at this time, because you are more about your needs and your wants, because you're done about being about other people and their needs and wants, and trying to make other people in your life happy, even your own kids, because you've been trying and doing all this stuff, but then there's no reciprocation, and it's like, what the hell, it's like there's no give and take in situations. It's just take from the Pisces. So now you're just like, no, I'm done, we're not doing this. Okay, we're gonna do something else, but we're not doing this. Alrighty. Then on the 11th, I feel like this is courage. I feel you step boldly forth and assert yourself and charge ahead. If you are normally shy and receding, that's going to stop. That's going to stop. You will burst out of your shell. If you are a strong and aggressive person, then you will try to take full command of certain aspects of your life and force weaker personalities to submit to your will and support you on top of that. So you're not taking nobody's shit on the 11th. Unexpected behaviors and an urge to be independent can find you ignoring your feelings and much of what has motivated you up till now, taking you off in a different direction. Your unusual behavior could provoke others, causing emotional confrontation. For some of you, it's kind of like, okay, picture, I don't know if you guys ever watched this movie with Roseanne Barr, and who is that? Oh, I love her. She is the GOAT. Meryl Streep, okay, and it's called She Devil, and there's a part where Meryl Streep's character, she did whatever Bob wanted her to do, and she was like, and stuff like that, and then she finds out like Bob all of a sudden did like financial fraud on her and her friends and stuff like that, and then she runs into her mansion after like stepping on something or whatever, and she goes, "Hi, Bob, you and your children get out of my house. I am taking back control over my life." That's Pisces right now. It's like, move! And you take back control over your life at this time with this energy here. For some of you, you need to be careful with your heart and your back at this time. You can have serious outlook on life, and you tend to want to simplify your life. This is a time of reevaluation and reassessing your goals. For others of you, your responsibilities at this time, you're a bit more realistic when it comes to certain things and what you're wanting out of life. You could also be very self-critical. You could be dealing with humility or lessons of humility, but it's best for you at this time. Try to allow yourself to make mistakes in front of people. It's okay. Be patient with yourself. Expect the reality that you encounter and persevere till you arrive at your destination. This is whatever is going on in your life. Whatever is challenging you right now is challenging you because it's dealing with your self-confidence. Second house, self-value, self-worth, okay, self-confidence, all right? You have no confidence at this time. So whatever is coming up on the 11th is definitely going to be a confidence builder for you. So don't beat yourself up. And authorities might be tough on you, and they may place more responsibilities on you, but your hard work and perseverance will be rewarded. Okay, then on the 12th, your finances, your sense of value and self-worth could be in a state of upheaval at this time. What you own has deeper personal significance. You're financially conservative at this time. You could be using this time period to save money. You can be strict with your finances, and it's not because you're broke. It's just that you are trying to, for a lot of you who are single females with children now, and that like recently got a divorce from your husbands, now you have to be more financially independent at this time with this energy. So this could be you being more financially independent and saving money with this energy and trying to show other people that you are like more reliant on the self. Make sure to like this video and help this channel grow so I can continue doing what I'm doing, okay? because I do a lot of work for this, and you know, and I'm trying to grow too. So help me grow, because I only see 3 likes on here. Thank you. And then I have 2 dislikes, which is not fair for me. Okay. So supervisors will be more strict at this time. Financially, you can be more concerned about your debt that needs to be paid, or shortages of funds. For those of you in business, chances are businesses is slow and your confidence in the economy is low. You tend to be pessimistic about your financial future, so you may try to save more than usual. You can be extremely thrifty and capable of self-discipline. This is not the best time to be calling in for favors for others, because others may have a hard time remembering all the good that you've done for them all of a sudden. Even if it's recent, they won't help you, okay? And you're definitely, don't expect your thank you at this time for other people. I feel like there could be resentment coming from you in regards to how much you do for other people, especially family and your own children. So I feel like you may have some karmic stuff going on with people around you, and you're definitely dealing with some real tough lessons with family for some of you. Make an omelet means that some eggs are going to be broken at this time. Thank you for liking. I appreciate that. So, you know, that could be happening as well. So this could be a real tough lessons with family. This is going to have to be a situation here where you are making certain decisions for yourself at this time, and you know you're going to have to hurt some feelings because you're trying to save your money. You're trying to reach certain goals with your financial self at this time. So, you know, you're acknowledging, I'm not going to make everybody happy with my life choices at this time, but I have to do this and I have to do this for me. So don't expect everybody to be happy for you in like putting your balls on and going clap, clap, clap on your neck, okay? Because not everybody's going to be happy about that, because everybody's so used to using Pisces. Well, not this time, okay? You're doing you, boo-boo. You're being sent on your purpose-driven journey, and you need to get over your mental blockages. You need to get over yourself. You need to conquer yourself at this time and get over your fears of the what ifs, the shoulda, woulda, couldas at this time, okay? You need to step out of the box that you have created for yourself. You need to step out of your own limitations, because this is what this energy is asking you to do. Some of you could feel this. It could feel very restless. You could be irritable, agitated at this time. You could be delving into like alcoholism, because you need to start taking more initiative in your life during this time period and for the next 6 months. You need to start putting your foot down and start taking back control of your own life, and not having people tell you what to do and what we're going to do. No, F you. We're not doing that. We're going to follow what I'm doing. We're not going to listen to you no more, because you continuously make wrong decisions for us. So we're going to do us at this time, okay? The first card I come up with is the Devil card. So this is endings coming up. For some of you here, this is putting away the partying lifestyle, being more conservative with yourself financially here at this time. For some of you, this is working on yourself, okay? For others of you, this is divorces coming up. This is you being tenacious about what you want. Very ambitious energy. The Emperor card, you're all business at this time. You are the dominating one in your life. You are taking back control of your life at this time, and you're not letting people mess with your energies, and you're not letting people put you in a box, tell you what to do. You know, you want to tell me what to do, I'll block you. I don't care. You know, so it's like that. You are taking back control of your life. For some of you, you could be more in a leadership position at this time and calling the shots when it comes to work. The Ten of Swords, you're starting over in certain areas of your life, which could be for those of you who are recently single, for example. It could be starting over in that sense, you know, so you're really starting over in your life. For some of you, this is recommitting to your job, recommitting to your business at this time. The Judgment card, I see a divorce happening for some of you here. I see the Wheel of Fortune card with the Ten of Swords and the Judgment card. So there could be a reversal of fortune. So the energy is energy. Alrighty, so you have to trust the energies at this time. Pisces is coming out of their Saturn Dasha during this time period as well with this energy. The Four of Cups, I feel as I connect with this, oh my gosh, you could be dealing with a Taurus. You could be dealing with somebody that's a know-it-all, okay, and is trying to act like they know it all. Or you could be dealing with an Aquarius, because sometimes Aquarius acts like a know-it-all too. Alrighty, so you're dealing with somebody that thinks that they know it all, okay, they got it figured out, and it's like, you know? So yeah, and it's hard to, like, you know, this person doesn't compromise, or doesn't, you know, like, this person wants to be in the driver's seat at all times, you know? So it's really, you're over it, you know? Like I said, Bob, I'm taking back control over my life. The Six of Swords, this is traveling coming up at this time. For some of you here, you need to get the hell out of your head because you don't belong there no more. Time for you to get out of your way. The Five of Swords, I feel for some of you here that you could be bullied by other people. For some of you, you could feel like an outsider in your own family at this time. You could feel like public enemy in your own family and be like, what the hell, you know? And not the good public enemy, you know, OPP, but the bad public enemy, like Public Enemy. All right? So it's kind of like, damn. All right? You know, it's not about OPP. Yeah, you know me. No, you're not that one. It's the bad one. So, you know, this is not the easiest energy time for you. I do feel like you need to be careful and pick and choose your battles with others. Don't be so quick to burn your bridges off as well with this energy here, because I do feel like you're going to shoot yourself in your pinky toe and then you won't be able to walk. All right. The Page of Coins, I feel with this energy here that there could be another source of income coming for you at this time. For some of you, you could be getting a second job at this time. So know that you might drop the second job eventually because you're not going to need it. So I give it about 3 months, because Jupiter moves into your fourth house. So some of you could be coming up with money-making ideas. This is a time of reinventing the self. So that means that you're just going to reinvent yourself again with this energy here, which we are all about transformation and change. So much fun. The Ten of Wands, taking on more responsibilities. Whatever burden you have to carry, you may have to carry it a little while longer. So this could be like your financial burdens. You may have to carry it just a little bit longer. The Temperance card, for some of you, you're taking life a lot more serious at this time with this energy here. You're putting down your playful ways. You're saving your money at this time. You're becoming more frugal at this time. For some of you, you could be taking school a lot more seriously. And it's not because you want to. I feel like you're more analytical in your way of thinking at this time. Those of you in school or in college, and you're just taking it a little bit more seriously. Like you don't care what the kids say anymore. So this could be a lot more of an easier energy time for you. And you could find that certain things that they do and say now doesn't bother you anymore, and you could be fighting back with them and not caring because you're almost done with school. So now you don't care. The Five of Wands, this is on the job training. I feel like as I come up with this energy, you could be rehashing. Again, you're dealing with overcoming past hurts at this time with this energy here. For some of you, you could be growing. This could be growth either with the media or social media. For some of you, you could be moving up with an organization at this time with this energy here. So this could be an auspicious time for that. For some of you, I feel like, you know, where you currently live, you could be moving an hour away from that, or you could be moving far away at this time. For some of you that are in college, that are going to college, you could be moving to a different state or country for college with this energy here as well. For some of you, you are really, you know, you are leaving old relationships behind, and this is a time of self-discovery for you, and you're learning more about yourself during this time period. And those of you in high school and college right now, you know, even though you don't have like, you know, you live at home or whatever, but you're learning more about yourself at this time, okay? So you're being more logical. The Ace of Cups, you're more about your sanity. You're more about your peace of mind. For some of you, whatever it is that you're thinking about all day long, you're manifesting it. So eventually, so it shall become. And especially on around May 25th and in the month of June, because Jupiter will be in your fourth house. So it's going to be a very auspicious time for manifesting, because we're dealing with an air sign. So this is a powerful energy time for manifesting and the power of prayer. Okay, the King of Coins, you are still dealing with trials and tribulations. You're not out of the woods. You do have wisdom to share with other people at this time, or you could be giving your expertise advice at this time. So when you speak, other people do listen to what you have to say during this time period. For some of you here, this is a beautiful time for you in your appearance. Your appearance could be changing for the better. The World card, I feel this is emotional validation, calling situations before they happen, being more about your intuition at this time. The Page of Swords, I feel with this energy here, you need to listen to your own wisdom and advice. I do feel like other people could be watching you at this time with this energy, or even a bit obsessed with you, so be careful with that. For some of you here, I feel that you need to indulge your creative side at this time, because Pisces cannot just be just about work, because that's probably why you're irritable and you're pissed off like sometimes or most of the time, because you're not delving into your creative side, you're not delving into your spiritual side, you're just being all work and that's it. So you kind of need to relax with the work and do something like creative that you like to do. The Ten of Coins, there's an emphasis on money with this energy. For some of you, you prefer to be alone. For some of you here, this is not the easiest time for faith consciousness. You're very much the skeptic at this time because of your money situation, because of certain things not working out in your way. But think of it this way. How do you know that things aren't working out in your way? Maybe they are, and you're just like seeing the bad instead of the blessings. For some of you, you could be bored with your routine at this time with this energy here. The Ace of Swords, you have a lot of influence over other people during this time as well. For some of you, you're very impatient at this time and you want the good stuff to start happening. I know, but we still have to go through whatever we have to go through. You still need to be patient at this time with this energy. For some of you, something is coming towards you, but it's coming towards you very slowly. For some of you, you could feel very restricted in your situation at this time, and that could be more of you than whatever is going on in your life. For some of you, you're wanting more responsibility. You're wanting to go overseas at this time with this energy here as well. For some of you here, you're going through it emotionally, and you need to pay attention to that, because that's a good thing. Pay attention to your body, pay attention to your mental self, because I feel like for some of you here, you could feel very unmotivated to do anything about anything at this time. You could feel very much stuck in your situation here. This could be over money. This could be you healing or grieving a relationship at this time with this energy here. You want to feel inspired, you want to feel like you could do something, but for right now, maybe it's your body and your emotional self telling you to rest. For some of you, the Nine of Wands, you're cautious. You're not so quick to jump into anything new. You could be overthinking things in your life. You could be creating mountains out of molehills. So again, get out of your way, okay? But for right now, Mercury's in retrograde, so I'm going to give you this time till April 25th to think about the things that you want to do at this time with this energy here, okay? I feel for some of you, you are going through it at this time, and the energy is testing your resolve. The energy is putting you at a crossroads in your life. Are you going to go back to that old situation because your Saturn Dasha is over, or are you going to continue on your journey with somebody new at this time, with new people and new situations in your life during this time period? The choice is yours. You could either take the metro to go up the hill, or you could take the donkey. The choice is yours. So it's kind of like that. So this is something to think about while you're going through it. The Six of Wands is an optimistic energy time for you. I do see like recognition. This is a great time for those of you in media and social media receiving recognition at this time with this energy. You're very clever at this time, the cards want you to know. So you're really thinking outside the box at this time. You're very innovative. For some of you, you could be impressing other people with your smarts at this time with these energies, okay? The Three of Swords, I see traveling coming up. For some of you, this is you making some difficult choices in your life. You could be moving out of your house, and you could be going into separation from your partner during this time period as well with this energy, okay? So for some of you here, if you're kicked out of a situation, see it as a mazel, because all that means is that one, your chapter in that part of your life is over, and you're coming up on real new beginnings that may take over the next 6 months. So whatever is happening in your life, you could check it out. You can get an email reading from me, or I could do your natal chart and do a 6-month report or a yearly. But whatever is happening at this time, is bringing about endings to certain situations, and certain situations no longer apply in your life. Okay, so make it a point to just keep it moving, boo-boo. Alrighty, the Star card, manifesting what you want at this time. with this energy. Hope reigns supreme with this energy as well. Your consciousness is changing at this time. The Five of Coins, you're very ambitious, you're very tenacious at this time when it comes to initiating things, getting what you want, but you're also very restless at this time. You could be very sensitive to what other people say to you, so you can jump to conclusions when it comes to certain people in your life. Don't go assuming this week. You think you know, but you don't. Okay, so don't go assuming. Don't be trying to use your little spidey senses, because it's not going to work. I feel like you're creating mountains out of molehills for no damn reason. Why are we doing that? So don't do that. Don't challenge authorities at this time, because everything is cause and effect. You might get fired this week from this energy. Okay, the Eight of Cups, you're over certain situations in your life and you're ready to move on at this time with this energy here. I do see for some of you here, somebody is definitely coming into your life, and there's like cultural differences between you two, or there could be like a class system between you two that is like different, but I do feel like there is a love interest around you where this person is more successful than you or what have you. Okay, so I do see that there's a big difference between you two. There's misunderstandings coming up, so hopefully there will be some clarity or some resolved over misunderstandings, and hopefully both of you will see like it was just a misunderstanding. You know, don't go assuming. For some of you, this is a time period where you're fighting for recognition at this time with this energy here as well. The Hermit card, you're more about your sanity with this energy. You could be having some real nice epiphanies too, so spirit world could be talking to you, but the problem is during Mercury retrograde. So what's going to happen, and this happened to me before, oh my gosh, and this used to happen to me and some of my teachers at the Kabbalah Center, was like we would have like these, I would have like these really big, giant, prolific, like right now, oh it's on my phone right now. I have one about just like learning to accept your situation, and it was a message from Spirit World, and I wrote it down too, just in case I forgot it, because I normally do. It's basically like learning to accept your situation, because the more you become comfortable in your situation, even though you're going through it emotionally, the more quickly you'll be removed from your situation. Okay, so the more comfortable you just do your job, keep your nose to the grindstone, the universe will take you out of the situation and bring you into a better situation. But you have to be just accepting of it, accepting of the changes, accepting of your current situation, and just accept it with love. And when you start making peace with your present, then your situation can change. So whatever area of your life that you don't like at this time can be changed, but you have to be at peace with it first before it can change. Okay, so that was one of my epiphanies that I got during meditation. I was like, holy cow. All right, so the Eight of Swords, I feel for some of you here that, yeah, you could be like really stuck in your feelings at this time with this energy. You are, you know, Six of Swords and all these cards, and the Eight of Swords here. You need to overcome yourself. You need to like start like letting go of past hurts and stop grieving over situations and start healing with this energy. You're really mental in your head at this time. For some of you, I feel like you could be offended by what other people say. That's Pallas in retrograde in the sign of Sagittarius. So until Pallas moves into your 9th house, this is not going to be an easy time for you emotionally. You could be kind of uptight with this energy. And then the Queen of Cups, I see love being around the corner for you with this energy here. Okay, blah, blah. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Thank you for everybody liking on the channel tonight. I really appreciate the love. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I will be doing readings tomorrow, so if you want to sign up for that, I do it same day, except it's tonight. It's 11:32, so I'm going to go to bed after this. So make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And also, if you would like a reading from me, check that out. If you have like a lot of questions or things on your mind and you want a $20 email reading, check that out in the link in the description box below. Kisses.